So I was talking about, you can even check, we have that stuff, it's called a bridge.
Exactly.
So whenever people are coming, this is gate C. It's gate B. Gate B. We have gate A, it's at the far end. We shall go there.
Yeah.
So this is gate B. So this gate B, if the main restaurant, it's just from gate B.
Yeah.
So we have a parking there. So whenever people are coming through gate B, the first eye impression, it's coming to this small bridge.
Yeah.
Whenever they reach out to this bridge, they're gonna see what's being onto this small pool. You can see how it's just organized and how it's just taking a shape.
Yeah.
So we shall have here what's called ornamental fish, which are colorful, and also we shall have oxygen pumps, because we have much of the wires of electrification every section. Yeah. And also it will be the electricity appliances, like some lightful bulbs, you know, something like that. Right now it's not reflective because the rainwater is sometimes acid, so it's just interfering with the blue tiles. But whenever it's just washed, it's very bluish, and also the reflection, it's very blue. So the point to drive home is one, look at this water. It has stayed here for how long? So many days. But why is it not turning into green? Now this is the concept of today. Why is this water not turning into green? And it's the same as the other pool.
Sorry, would you maybe remember the day that you are talking about, the day you are inserting the is it the manure, cow dung?
The cow dung. Yeah.
I think that fish pond also you have just maybe
put some cow dung.
Yeah.
We are going back to that pool.
Yeah.
The first time, if you can just remember, it was on Wednesday. Ayamaro had a birthday party.
Yeah.
That day, it was the first day I stocked fish at his fish pond.
Yeah.
It is the same day I stocked onto this hotel fish the same day.
Yeah.
And those fish, I stocked them onto this fish pond here.
Yeah.
After a period of 4 days, water had turned into green.
Yeah.
Into this pool.
Yeah.
Yet they were not meant to be here because of the space. We saw that the 300 will fit into this pool, and they will grow very quickly because of the size.
Yeah.
But the big aim of the guy was about them to stay here a little bit, because like right now we are just coming here, so as we can just see what's just ongoing.
Exactly.
So whenever we place them here, after a period of 4 weeks there, and not 4 to 5 days, water was turning into green. Which was not expecting from this company that water will be turning into green, because they have not stocked all the pipes. We have the sucking pump there. We don't have the oxygen pump because they want to be placed. It's still under construction.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the point now, I want to talk about that small fish pond. We can just go there.
Yeah.
Even here.
This jacuzzi.
Yeah. It's where people will be just sitting. It's gonna be having some umbrellas at the middle, or we have these spots. These spots will be filled with sand or stones or pebbles. So as it can, whenever we have a shelter, they will be putting a shelter here. Then it will just be coming up. So as whenever you want to sit and see what is just happening here, they will be placed here, the umbrellas.
So this is the real jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi, exactly. And they are the two. So it will be just positioned where they see it's more relevant. And also even here, we shall have one, because of we have this is like a rotational area. It's like a rotational area. It will be placed onto this position too. So whenever you come from there, you just come direct. Maybe you have a work, you want to go to the swimming pool, you want to go, this is called a club. We have other events the far end. So this will be the second spot of the fish. So these fish, they have one problem. The green water, it's not that we have placed here some manure. No, this green water you are just seeing here, it's from the fish waste and also the feeds that they are fed. So even the space provided for them, you know, this space is very small. Not like the other one. So if you want to stock some fish here, this pool, when they transfer them from there to this pool, it is just 10 meters squared. It can just hold only 30 fish, but it has 300 fish.
Exactly.
From your thoughts, how do you think about that? It means that we have much waste being onto this pool. So those waste, whenever they decay and decompose, they become what? They become fertilizer. they fertilize the water, so that's why it turns into green. And whenever we have some light coming and also shining on it, we have what's called photosynthesis and chlorophyll. So the phytoplanktons and zooplanktons that are inside here, like the phytoplankton, which is the algae, it starts developing. So that development now, it's what we call now the green broom, or the green algae, or the green turbidity. So that's why you can just see it, it's just affected much from this position. So even right now, if you can just turn, you'll find some fish. You asked me about the inlet and the outlet. By now, it's not yet maintained in a position that it's going to be having everything. But we have a sucking area onto this position. And also we have an inlet pipe. It's just placed here. But it doesn't have any water right now. So it means that we are pumping water from the tanks. We have tanks on top here. So they connect some pipings and they just bring here water, which is artificial way of bringing water. So it's just washed after every 1 week, so as it can maintain the clarity of water and high oxygen concentration onto this pool. But whenever it's now going to be fully developed, this hotel, we're going to be having some, it's called oxygen pumps and also the filtrations.
All right.
Exactly.
And I think, how long does the fish?
These fish are the same size with the Yamaro fish.
So I think maybe because of the size.
Because of the size of the pool, you know, we have what's called the effect. The effect that are bringing some low growth rate. It's like oxygen concentration. A space provided. Because for a tilapia fish to grow, it should be subjected in a what is called 1 meter. Every 1 meter, it should have like 3 to 4 fish. Every 1 meter square. It should have 3 to 4 fish. But calculate how many meters are here, like 10. So it means that we can have only 30, they can grow very quickly. But now there are 300, they are congested. We have, they are congested and oxygen supply, it's very low. And we don't have water that's coming in to neutralize the oxygen concentration to go on. So that's a problem that's being encountered from this pool here. But every evening, they pump fresh water in. They always pump fresh water in.
And they just get inside the manual and
whenever they want to wash after every 1 week, they just withdraw water out via just putting it onto the grass. That's why you can even see this grass is here, is very healthy. So they just pour much water onto this, and also they bring in much water, which is just fresh water.
All right, guys.
This is what it's just
all about.
It's called a fountain pool.
Fountain.
Exactly. Maybe. So you want to see the swimming pool here?
Yes, exactly. Look for it. Look for it.
You know, like at even this place, it looks like you are in
USA.
Not only USA, in the beach.
Not only in the beach, in maybe like
it has been organized.
Exactly.
Exactly. So it looks very neat and very fantastic, bro. The brother is now here. Mbona ile katikati inakauka?
Hiyo ni mti. What's up? What's up? Say hi.
How are you, bro?
This is one of the guy, my friend here.
And he's the one who is always taking responsibilities here.
Of the fish?
No. Yeah, even fish.
All everything.
Everything to be make sure that the compound is very clean. And right now you can even see how he's just sweating. It means that you are from work, I know that one. So how is everything, bro? Everything is so fantastic. Manganyu. Exactly. And Mogesi, here about this pool here, you can just see how it's just happening here or occurring. It means that we have different feeds. So from here, we can just start from here.
But this one is you can kill that place.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about you have different size. This is 2 feet.
2 feet.
For the children.
But this one I cannot fit. You know, maybe gonna.
Yeah, go in. No problem. You can now see. This is 4 feet.
You know.
Look at here. This is 4 feet where I am.
Yeah.
it's 4 feet.
If you go furthermore,
The more you go, the deeper it becomes.
so if you
The more you come to this position,
yeah,
it's 5 feet.
exactly.
This is 5 feet.
Yeah.
Whenever you come to this position, this is about 5.8.
Let me talk about for the people who always
Who are legends in terms
Yeah.
of swimming
Yeah.
will be coming to this position.
exactly. But
And
with me-
uh-huh.
with me,
These are 6. This is approximately 6 feet.
no, even this one is defeating.
Yeah,
You know,
it's 6 feet.
you are 6,
I'm 6, yes.
and some of the
You know, whenever they are placing water, it
Yeah.
will not be coming up to the brim.
Yeah.
It will be just reaching at this segment. So it's about 6. You can, whenever I just reach there, it's 6, exactly 6 feet. So whoever just comes to this position,
Yeah.
you know that you know how to swim. Nor else, you will see fire. They have colorful lights and also warmers. Do you know warmers?
for like heat.
Warm, yeah. These are warmer. We have lights. We have lights. These are the lights. These are the lights,
Yeah.
and those are the warmers. So
Take a look. They're different.
yeah, exactly. So Antu, I was asking about this one. The grass is a little bit drying here.
I think
And-
maybe because of they don't get enough water.
Or enough
because
water,
like
exactly.
Light now is
Very dry, eh?
yeah.
So and to this position, it's now 5 feet.
5 feet.
Exactly. These are 5 feet.
But with the male, you can just work
And
on this.
here we have a 4 feet,
Yeah.
a 4 feet, a 3 feet.
With the me,
Uh-huh.
you know, with the me, I'm a legend, but I'm not sure of
How-
myself. Actually, I'm a legend, but I'm not sure of myself.
How to swim under
How to
something.
swim.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Me, I always swim on the fish pond
Uh-huh.
and the rivers only. But the swimming pool,
Uh-huh. You don't
Maybe-
have any idea
yeah.
about that.
But maybe one day I'll try go to the beach
Uh-huh.
and they just have the
Experience.
Exactly.
Here it's the stairs
yeah.
for coming out. So it's a very big swimming pool that will be accommodating both the small people
Yeah.
and the
And
big
maybe
people.
from I see
Oh, the other side,
yeah
it's just a relaxing area.
yeah
And I can just talk about it's like a place you can just come, even if you have maybe a girlfriend or somebody who has a boyfriend, you want to chill.
Actually, I was talking about this.
Yeah, it's a very just a downer area, which is just the way it is. So they're gonna be placing here some umbrellas
Yeah.
that will make sure that whoever comes here can get a little bit of sun,
Yeah.
being covered, or talk about something like shelter as you are just coming to this position. So,
This is
everything
the best place for vacation
for vacation, exactly.
and the
So
meditation.
meditation is something like that, exactly. So the other places, they have not yet been placed how they're gonna be, but everything has a purpose on why it's just fenced or it's just rounded.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So this position, it's not yet sold because of we have it's called that one. It's called what? That stuff.
It's not a cave, but
Huh? It's called
unajua hata hiyo imenichanganya.
grave.
A grave.
Exactly, it has a grave because this place was bought from somebody, so they could not sell the grave, so that's why it's just rounded.
Yeah.
And that grave is just staying at that contact, so this place is not yet sold.
So I think this place it will be for
No, it's for the family. It's for the family. Yeah, it's for the family.
But why did the hotel fence?
Yeah, they
Because-
fenced
and
it
there
because
is no
even there's a
entrance.
door there. There's a door there.
Yeah.
So this place has the family that talked about. They sold the plot to them.
Yeah.
Talked about this place should be fenced for the family purposes.
For the family.
Exactly. So whenever the family members maybe they die, this is where they want them to be buried. So
Exactly,
that's why you
guys.
can even see the
Even I
grave
see
there.
even the wall is quite different.
Yeah, exactly. It's fenced. That one is so different with these ones here. So that's why you can see the grave there. So here in Africa, we have that protocol that whenever you buy a land that has a grave, it means that that land is not yours. You cannot sell your ancestral people who are just buried.
Or you cannot work in there.
Yeah, you cannot work because one day I'll be giving you a history on that big. It's called accommodation rooms. It has accommodation rooms.
A mansion.
Yeah, a very big
mansion.
a very big.
And actually, from that remind me when we were working there.
Have you ever? Oh, at Ayamaro?
The villa. Actually, that now is not working because I don't. But for that I remember that one remind me. For him to lost us is because we were working there hard. We were the one that's working there hard.
Exactly.
We were using a lot of energy. So after we get out from there, so he was just like shocked and he trying to burn us or to roast us.
Exactly. Because let me talk about this because guys, we have a history of that whenever we are subjected into work or you are chosen to work somewhere, you just do it with your all perfections. So it reaches at a point now you can just find that somebody is going to criticize you or to bring what's called, whenever you are so patriotic to somebody or patriotic to somewhere else you are, then you get somebody tarnishing your name or somebody insulting you, talking about bad things about you because you are no longer giving him the services you always rendered.
Exactly.
So it's what is now causing some chaos and outside here. That's why we are trying to make sure that everything is going in a systematic way. And for Mogesi here, I can just remember, that's why I talked about, I want to be giving out a history about that big mansion, accommodation rooms, because whenever it started, let me tell you one thing. This hotel started while I was doing what's called, it's called, this of throwing sand, it's called loading and offloading.
Yeah, sure.
I was doing loading and offloading during that time. So this place here, I can tell you, it was a lot of guavas. A lot of guavas were here. And it was looking very bushy. And whenever this guy bought this area, this kind of a field, you can just find whenever you go this way, people were just, they did lodges here because it was green lodges. It was a bushy area with guavas. And you can just go here, get fishes. Go here, fishes.
So
go
it
here.
was like a rescue place.
It was a stinking place ever possible.
Emergency rescue place.
Exactly. So let's go to this kind of shelter so as we can just have much of time to talk from this position because so fantastic.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's made of the aluminium?
Yeah, aluminium. So are you going to walk? Let me now see.
I'm a legend. But I'm a village boy.
Walk.
It reached that position. I'm a legend.
May I have to come down, bro?
Yeah.
Come.
Shall I?
Hey, come, touch, no problem. So these are it's being prepared for an event, and this is where now we have a podium. It's called a podium being constructed here, because there is an event coming on 10th this month, and it's gonna be having the culture. It's called a cultural day, which is now being performed, the courier dances and the traditional wearing, you know, how the people they wore, and also traditional music, traditional, everything that was practiced in traditional way, it's going to be facilitated onto this, it's called on 10th day of this month, which is August, and the podium now it's being prepared with this where the system will be put. And this one here, people just talk about, no, this is the big one now. This is a pool where now the gambling will be.
The gambling?
Yeah, the gambling. Pools and something like that.
Gambling. Which is the
yeah, every gambling section, it will be placed here. From pools, do you know how to play a pool?
No, the mayor, I do this. Like, actually, guys, those are the let me talk about the games. There are parts of the games
yeah,
that
part
I
of the
do
games.
not ever come up with them, because sometimes is you have to spend your money, then you play the game.
Yeah, it's called gambling now.
Yeah, it's gambling, guys. So with me, I do dislike the gambling, because if you'll go with my money, I'll not give you.
Exactly.
But if I go with your money, I want you to give me your money.
Exactly.
So that's how I never dislike such kind of the
You
games.
don't want any jokes with that one.
Yeah.
So they want to be plugged because it's a big hotel that will be accommodating very many people and at different stages. And that's why we have a field there. It's called a wedding field event. It's going to be performed there. So everything is just put in place because this is the section C, and it's going to be opened maybe preferably this year. But if you have an event like the one I'm talking about, you can just come and request and get the access to perform your music or something you want.
Right.
And also all about the awarenesses that has been performed here, like the one I was talking about the children dropouts. It has been practiced into this area because it has a very good rooms. So as you can just perform all the meetings and everything like that. So you can just have a walk so as you can just see what I'm just meaning.
Yeah, sure. And it has a nice compound, guys.
Very nice, eh?
Maybe one day, guys, if you are watching and maybe you are from outside Kenya, this is the best place. Maybe one day if you visit this area, I'm gonna take you this position here.
Apart from going to Nairobi, this is the second spot.
Exactly, guys.
The second spot.
It's like a beach.
It's like going somewhere very fantastic.
Yeah, sure.
So this is now it's gonna be a club.
A club.
A club. A club for music, playing music. So this is where the tables will.
About the stadium.
No.
Yeah.
A club, I mean that where people will be playing some music.
So
let me talk
this
about
place. It can be good for the model, because I do watch the video of the model.
Modeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This place.
It fits everything. That's why I told you. If there are some of the meetings, if there are some organized meetings, they perform it here. Like it's a very plain room that you can just place. It's like a hall. So, but it's very open every places. So as we have, it's an open area. So it's either for modeling any event. You can even check this place here. They have placed here some of the linens. So it means that whoever wants to, maybe you want to talk, maybe you are the one or invigilator, somebody you want, you are the manager, maybe. This is where you are much of the time standing so as you can address the people. So even if it's just modeling, you can just come to, this is the position you can just take. And also they have this kind of, the metal rods here. So these ones here are for the people who are just dancing. We have, if you have ever gone to very big clubs, we have people who are just dancing, rotating like women. Like women who are somehow. So these are the metal rods that are just for the people who are just dancing to rotate and do this kind of stuff. So for the, we have different people who are just dancing. We have people who have gymnastic things, something like that. So everyone has his own contemptuous on how to dance. So this is just provided for them. So I don't know if we can just go on top.
Yeah, exactly. I was just almost asked. So this one is the ceiling one?
Yeah, this is the gypsum. Yeah, it's just under construction. You can just see the guy is making sure that everything is performed well. I have my Kyuga.
Kyuga.
Safi. Uko pole pole?
Niko pole pole baba.
Safi. So, look at this place. So
it's like you are going to heaven.
Yeah, it looks like you are going to heaven, guys. And
very white.
Yeah, and if you have your eyes are not much bright, you find yourself being having a problem here.
Yeah, actually, with me, guys, I do affect with such kind of this color. White, I do affect.
Wow.
Get a lot of white. So
this stuff now, it's called a club yet, but you can even check how it is. So it means that whoever will be just sitting here will just be seeing everything. Everything. You can even check on how the trees are trimmed here. and it looks now very fantastic from up here.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly. So this just it wanna be having some shelters.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna be placing such kind of the metal roads,
Yeah.
so as they can provide some shelter and for outdoors. For the people who like outdoors, it's gonna be performed onto this position. So here we have people can just sit here, relax, enjoying their drinks. We have some loo, maybe male and female. We have some toilets there, so it's provided. Yeah.
I think for the male.
For the male, and we have the female. Exactly. So everything is just analyzed, and we have so many. The changing rooms for talk about the people who are just swimming. People will be asking the changing rooms. Those are the changing rooms. Yeah, there. So we have some toilets there, changing rooms there. Everything is just onto that position. So whenever you turn to this place again, and people just talk about, no, why is it not now restrained with some metal so as somebody cannot fall, because people are just coming here are drunk. You can find somebody down there. So they have not yet installed the metal roads, but they're going to be installed here so as it can cater for the people who are just maybe swaying from one place to another, not to have an impact down there.
Lights.
And it's the same going to that position. These tiles are called maziras. These are maziras. No, touch, scrub them you hear. Okay. How are they?
Very rough.
Very rough. So even just pass this way, the shoes, your shoes. You cannot go anywhere.
Exactly.
So for the people who are just passing, they're the same at that podium. Because people are just dancing sometimes, you know, this way of dancing, this way, this way, this way. So your shoes, sometimes you can find yourself falling down because of maybe somebody pour out maybe water. So you can just find yourself falling down. So it's just placed the mazira, whether you put water or you don't put water.
Down there?
Yeah, that's maziras. That's maziras, exactly. And the other part, that one is called a bonfire. That's where now all the metals and everything is just dustbin. They're all burnt there, exactly. So here it's just a shelter because of the metal raids, and it's gonna be provided shelters of the people passing from one place to another.
It's gonna be a highway.
Exactly. So everything is so fantastic here. So we check on this is where the tanks are providing water services. And you know, this is a store. It's a storage, but it's somebody's compound. It's just placed onto this position, so it's just somebody's compound, but he's just using, because this is the person who sold this plot. So even him, he has just developed himself, but everything is just ongoing well. I hope these are just the loo, and people want to shower. It's gonna be that big basin. It's called jacuzzi. The big basin, for you to come and sit inside with some soaps here. It's gonna be provided here because we have some water tanks up here. So that's how, and also you can just see this, this person, how intelligent he is. The plot is reaching here. His plot is reaching here. Why is this protruding to this area? You can just ask yourself. It's going to the other side because his plot is just reaching where you can just find the tiles are. This is the perimeter wall, and also we have the perimeter wall here. Have the perimeter wall here. Why is this structure going in to this person?
Maybe he had some
they have they have do you know what? Do you know down here, what do you think is just down here? Down here we have some toilets. Yeah, we have some toilets for this guy, not for here. For the other guy, So the other guy talked about, me, I want you to build me the toilets, the modern ones, and put your structure here. So the only thing that is benefiting the hotel, the tanks.
The tanks.
But down here, we
The
have
toilet.
what? The toilets. So the other guy uses the downer floor,
Yeah.
but the hotel uses the second floor.
So you mean at the down
These are toilets
is the toilet?
for this guy who is just who sold the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was talking about if you want
So are you
me, I
talking
don't want
about-
to sell
are you
because he cannot sell such kind of a small plot, you know.
Yeah.
So he talked about me without me selling you. You just whatever you want to be, because it's a tower for the tanks.
Yeah.
Make sure that you build me the toilets down and put your towers up, and make sure that water is reaching at my place. There's water there,
Yeah.
and there's water in his latrines.
So all water of this hotel is
Yeah, it's coming from here.
All
But
right.
they have an underground borehole that's supplying water to this top, because they have two towers. They have this is a tower, and there is also a next tower, which is at that place very far from this area.
Yeah.
Exactly. So next round, guys, I'll be giving you a look on the accommodation rooms, on how it was built, and the exercises they're just using, so as they can just enrich themselves and to where data is exercised. So keep it watching. Everything is coming to you live, one-on-one, from this segment of today.
fantastic.
Have you seen everything here now?
Actually, my day it has been
Fantastic.
amazing. Yeah, exactly.
So you have relaxed now.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Wow.